Please join.
Good job, guys.
Jamey, give us your thoughts. I mean, obviously a big win for this team, for this program, all that.
Yeah, it was a great game. You know, it started out there, I was a little worried. They were up and down the field, and we had to match them, and then there in the second half it slowed down. I think both defenses played a little better. I was disappointed in us there. I think we had a chance to put it away there in the second half and had to settle for some field goals. But you know, to our defense's credit, we bent there in that second half, but they didn't break when it counted. And just pleased with coming out with the victory. I mean, it was we had to play well early offensively to get a lead, and then we were able to hold on. And with the weapons they had, you never knew you could pull away. And but we got it done, and we're in control of our destiny now, which we have been 2 years ago. And hopefully we'll learn from that. But it was big. We're number one in the league right now, which is what we wanted, and I think we're state champions too. So that's a good thing. Not counting Clemson and South Carolina.
You expected to win this game. What was the matchup or matchups within the game that you felt confident about and that ended up playing out today?
Well, I felt good about us matching up versus their defense. The last couple of years they've had to do a little gimmick stuff on us to try to slow us down, and it worked a little bit last year, but we were more prepared this year. And so I thought we would be able to score. I knew we'd have to because they're good. I knew our defense wasn't going to hold them to 7 or shut them out. And so I felt good about that. I felt like we could move the ball and score and hold it and at least limit the opportunities for their big guys to make some plays. And their running back is special, and we wanted to try to keep him on the sideline as much as possible. I don't know how the time of possession ended up, but that was our plan coming in.
Did you feel like you did a good job on Henderson? I mean, he had one like 16-yard run, but really he nickel and dimed you a little bit. You did a good job, better job than most people.
Well, you know, we were able to get him down. I mean, he made some plays in the backfield and turn in a 0-yard gain to 5 or 6 yards. But he was never able to take one the distance, which that was our goal. Hey, he's going to make some plays, but just don't let him break the big one. And so our plan was to try to contain him. And then they got good players, but we thought if we could at least contain him and force that quarterback to make some throws with some pressure, you know, we liked our chances. And our DBs there towards the end, I mean, they had guys there in the end zone that had their hands on the ball, and we got it out, you know, and I guess we were meant to win tonight.
How about the way Austin played tonight? I thought he played exceptional, especially first half.
He played really well. I think Coach Chadwell probably tightened up a little second half. That was my fault. But I thought he played extremely well. He threw the ball well. Our guys made plays. I don't know what statistics were, but I thought it was pretty balanced. And the only disappointment was just not being able to finish in the red zone. But what about that kick that went in on that field goal? Oh, my gosh.
Significance of this victory for you? I mean, you've beaten them here before when they were close to being the top-ranked team in the country. And you got a 3-game winning streak over the Citadel. I mean, where does this rank as far as wins, considering it didn't win anything as far as a title?
Yeah, no, I think it's big just because it puts us in first place with 2 games to go in our conference, and that was our main goal. Now, with them being number 1 in the national recognition they have, I think that will help Charleston Southern nationally, you know, because we're 19 and all these things, and we never move up no matter who we beat. And so I think at least more people out west in the Midwest will start going, oh, who is that? And so I think from that perspective, nationally, that's a big win. Besides that, It's just we're first place in the conference with 2 to play. We control our destiny. We're gonna win next week. We win a share and we win the playoff bid. That's our goal.
You guys started 8-8, 8 of 8 on third down conversion in that first half. Is that a point of emphasis to keep their offense off the field? Just continue those third down conversions?
Well, we hope to. I mean, 8 for 8's unbelievable. I wouldn't have known we'd done that. But and the bad thing about we were in a lot of third and longs, which you don't want to be, but we were able to convert them, and I think that was the difference to get the game because they drove down the field and then we scored. They drove down the field and we missed an extra point and right back at that anyway. But yeah, that's huge. If we can convert, make them play more defense, we thought we'd make them break, and we did there. And even in the second half through the third quarter, we drove the ball, just got down there and just couldn't finish in the red zone. And, had to settle for some field goals. But my mindset was let's keep that 15-point lead and make them have to go for 2 eventually. I was hoping they wouldn't score and had to go for 2.
Figured you'd have to put some points on the board in this one. You did 4 possessions, 4 touchdowns in the first half. What did you think the biggest key was offensively?
Play calling, we called it the right way. We called it our strength. And, I feel like once we had the ball, we weren't giving it up. And like you said, in the first half it showed. So, we just kept it rolling.
Austin played great against Gardner-Webb, great again tonight. Big time to play the way he did in an atmosphere like this.
Definitely. You can't ask for anything better. He was running the ball well, and he was throwing the ball right on the money. So it was perfect.
The touchdown you had end of the first half there, what happened on that play?
It was fade one-on-one, and he tried to jam me right on the line, and he got a hold of me, and I threw him off inside release, and Brown started rolling out, and I rolled to the corner, and he put it right on the money.
We've asked you a similar question several other times, but to have been here when you were a freshman and a sophomore and then to be here for nights like this, how special is that?
It is unbelievable. I was speechless when it comes to seeing how live our crowd was and how many people were here, how many changes have happened. And, like I've told them before, it's worth all 6 years, all 6 injuries, everything. So.
What does tonight feel like, being a number 1 team? Coastal Carolina had history with them in the past. What's this win mean for you guys?
It's a great win. It's the next step on our journey, and they're a good team, obviously. Coming in here as number 1, and they deserve that. They've won a lot of games in the past couple of years, and it's just a big win for the whole program.
What's Coach been stressing all this week about this Coastal Carolina team? Since they're ranked number 1, what he stressed all this week for you guys?
Really, it's just the next game for us. It's the next step in our journey. We knew that they would be good, but we felt like our good compared to their good. We would match up okay and be able to do our thing.
How did you guys think you did, especially in the first half, getting all those points and then coming back? Did you guys have any worries or anything that was, with them making a comeback like they did?
You're just trying to put the ball in the end zone. Every play has its own identity, and we're trying to take it step by step and till the end of the game and win. But you always are conscious of that, especially with a team and an offense as good as Coastal's that can score at any second.
Mm-hmm. How much did you guys think that you could exploit them in the secondary like you did in the first half?
Well, with our offense, you really have to focus on stopping the run because that's what we do. That's what we do best, and that goes to the O-line and the running backs for being so great. And so it gave us some opportunities to really take some shots deep.
About standing there on the sideline the last 6 minutes or so, how nerve-wracking is that experience?
That seemed about like a year of my life went by right there. But, defense stepped up. They played great, and they stopped them when they needed to.
2 years ago, the offense got to pound it out on the ground to end the game. This year at home against Coastal, you guys get to make the play at the end to win the game. Just the significance of the top-ranked defense in the country getting to make a play against the top-ranked team in the country to win it.
Well, I honestly think that it should make a statement about us as a defense and us as a team that we're serious and that we aren't anybody or any team to be taken lightly.
You seem like after they scored those first 2 touchdowns, you guys were able to start taking control. How did they switch it back when it seemed like you guys defensively had taken control and then they made it a game again?
I really think just picking up their pace kind of gave them the momentum, gave them a little edge. But once our conditioning caught up with us, I feel like we adjusted well to it.
Take us through the nerves there at the end. Fourth and short. They're trying to get in the end zone. What was that experience like?
Well, if you're a real football player, you live for moments like that. We live for moments like that. We practice scenarios like that at practice all the time. So I feel like we were all ready. We weren't so much nervous. We were just ready. I feel like we were just in the zone, tuned in.
Congratulations, Aaron.
Thank you.
How big was that stop? I think Solomon had the sack when it was 20-15. Then you guys scored a touchdown. They get a 12-point game. How big was that stop?
That was huge. That gave us that swung the momentum back into our favor and allowed our offense to go down, pound it in, and that just kind of blew the game open for us.